So welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles, where last time we got introduced to the world of the Bionis and Mechanis, and fought a little crap thanks to Shulk and Rhine. And this time, we're exploring more of Colony 9. This place is pretty big. This is just the starter town, by the way. This place is huge, and you can see it's nighttime. The music changes at nighttime, and it's still beautiful as can be. But I want a daytime. We can always change the time, thankfully. We'll change it back to 9 in the morning. Hope you know military time, because that's what this game refers to. So, we're gonna head to the main objective. For quests that you should probably have on you, these are all the quests that I have on me right now. I would not go crazy and grab every single quest you see. There is a reason for that. We'll talk about it later. So, let's head on over to the defense place thing. Defense force place? I don't know. Discovering landmarks, yes. So, differences between landmarks and just general locations. Landmarks allow you to fast travel to them freely. It doesn't even matter if you're in a fight. You can fast travel to any landmark you've ever been to. Pretty cool.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine. They win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then! Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve!
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Oh, Vanguard, you are a classic. So, talking more about Vanguard here. Oh, you are precious.
Yes.
Yes! Put your backs into it! Get a move on, you maggots! Again, I am not going to try to have British accent. I do not want to offend those people. I have a terrible British accent. Anyways, Vanguard is a reoccurring meme throughout Xenoblade, one of many. He is a reoccurring character that shows up in other Xenoblade games, primarily more of a military type, so this is his pretty much first appearance. He showed, well, not this exact Vanguard, but iterations of him exist within Xenoblade 2 and 3, so. And over here, we can see, hey, Rhine. Do the push-ups, bro. Keep going. Keep going. Also, why are you not in uniform? Why do you have to have the exception of being able to show your shoulders? I don't get it.
Who's this?
Who are you? Do you want to be really strong? Do you need me to train you? You're not ready. You need the training, buddy. Again, I'm not going to go crazy with all the quests here, because there's a lot we can grab right now, but there are reasons why you do not want to grab them at the moment. There's a person at the beginning. It's pretty worthwhile to go and make sure you're looking at the map to see people that are normally not easily seen, like this guy. So there you go. You absolutely want to go and talk to every single NPC. I'm really trying to stress that out, because there's quests that are locked behind knowing if the character exists or not. Friend number 10. There's also achievements related to that, which we can see as well. You have all these different difficulties, which are labeled by jalapeno peppers for some reason. Probably more like habanero, but yeah. So you can see all these different records and stuff. These actually do give you XP. It's actually worth your time to do achievements. There's also this, which are trials. These basically refer to like, well, actually, maybe not. I don't know. There's different versions. Trials are usually harder achievements, and achievements are pretty easy to get. But anybody else around here? There's a couple people up there. I just want to make sure I want to talk to everybody because, again, I will keep stressing this. Talk to everyone that has a name. Like you, not you. Wait, why are you green?
What's up?
Oh, it's the person above you. Okay, I was like, why are you green? Heading over here. Who are you? You are Emmy Letter. Why are you special and have a last name? Okay, whatever. And last but not least, you. Can't. You can't be believing it. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, this game is so beautiful. You can see some of the Bionis above you too. As we get into more areas, they'll be more clear about where we are in relation to the Bionis, I guess, biology. It's cool. Inside here, we have the power and a new art. And I do not want to talk to you, but these guys are little Napons. I love Napons. They are my favorite little dudes. They're awesome. Don't you dare give me grief about liking the Napons. They're awesome.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
If we could just... unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Sandwich delivery. And we're playing as a different character. And story quest must be completed. Yes, I get it. Fiora, who is interesting, needless to say.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
So what I was meaning by being interesting, she does have her own equipment and everything. She is her own character, and she prioritizes using dual knives, which is really cool. So, I'm going to make sure our appearance... Well, actually, I wish I could take that off. I didn't want to do that. A crew... not a crew. Jesus. I keep thinking a crew means colony, but yeah, no, it's colony type. You can tell that she doesn't have a lot to work with here. There's a reason for that we won't see for a bit, but Fiora is mostly kind of like Shulk when it comes to fights, except she deals a lot more damage quickly, and she is more based on critical hits, I guess. She's kind of hard to explain. I want these items, though. Give me those items. Yoink. I am not going to grab the other one because I don't want her getting any XP. So she already starts at level 5, and you can see how these guys are now all blue. That means they're significantly lower level than us. So, she has her Art of Power Smash, which is the same as Backslash. Screw Edge, which inflicts Break for free. She also has Hidden Thorn, which inflicts Daze on toppled targets. We haven't seen... Well, we saw Topple once, but Days essentially extends the timing of Topple and acts as its own ailment. So once Days runs out, then it'll go back to Topple, then it'll go back to, well, nothing. It doesn't go back to Break. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So got a lot of items on the way over. Yoink, sweet wasabi. Why is that just chilling on the ground? I don't know. And moonflowers. So Fiora is pretty cool. I actually really like Fiora. In my notes, I have her as best girl Fiora, which I actually like Fiora a lot. She's a really good character, but we'll talk more about that later. Lots of random enemies. Hello. So yeah, all we gotta go and do is deliver some food to Shulk. Surely this won't be a stereotype. That won't be distasteful.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious. But today, it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Team of 2. That gets a quest complete. We delivered a sandwich. And we can now have the Affinity Cry command thing, which I'll talk about more in a second. And heart-to-hearts. Okay, stop giving me tutorials. It's Tutorial City out here. So, funny enough, yeah, with that, the whole delivery of a sandwich, which, yes, is very much a sexist stereotype in the West. In the European version, it was supposed to be her delivering curry to Shulk, but in Europe, it was seen as a sexist stereotype. So, instead, they changed it to a sandwich, which became a Western stereotype. Oh, boy. So, something I want to mention right here. I do want to save the game. I actually haven't saved at all. Been relying on the autosaves, which is a really bad decision. For there's something we can do here called a heart-to-heart. So, we can go and view this. Hey, Shulk. You remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because... I invited you! You don't remember, do you? And since have you ever invited me to do anything? I could have sworn that's what happened. No, silly. I had a big fight with Dunban and ran out of the house. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. If I'm remembering right. You wanted to marry me! Shulk, I can't believe you. Okay, I might have said some stuff about wanting to be your bride, but you promised you'd forget about it. I'm sorry, Fiora, I couldn't resist. I mean, if I'm honest, I quite liked the idea of you being my bride. Shulk, don't get any funny ideas in your head. I was just a kid. I barely even knew what a bride was. Oh, he remembers. Choosing those options gives us the Heartbreaker. Yeah, so there's two options you can pretty much choose in every heart-to-heart. Some give you more points towards your affinity between your friends and party members, while other ones will lower the effect. So for that one, I wanted to show the Heartbreaker one because it was funny. Talking more about that, what the crap was it called? The affinity crime mechanic. So I'll also talk about that in a second, and the achievement of Let's Fight. So the affinity crime mechanic refers to if characters are afflicted by status ailments or sadness. If any party members are afflicted by status ailments or by sadness or whatever, you can run up to them, press a button, and you'll raise their tension back up. We haven't really seen tension much, but it would provide benefits such as increasing accuracy or ridding certain ailments, so there's that. As for heart-to-hearts, for the most part, I will be aiming for the best outcome for every heart-to-heart, simply because, well, they actually give you affinity points, and affinity points are kinda hard to get without grinding, so that is why for that. If you're wanting the correct answers, just don't choose the ones I picked for that one. It doesn't really matter too much at the beginning of this game, especially for something later, but that's why I wanted to get that trophy out of the way. As for this, that is basically a starter to the rising tension. We can do butterfly step, which is a 4-hit combo. Basically, that B press rises the tension of your party whenever you actually land it. What tension is, it basically increases your accuracy and your damage the higher tension you have. We won't see much about tension, but we will in the future. Just trust me on this. So, for another achievement, we can go ahead and skip on over. Getting the achievement of skip it. Do the thing I don't know the lyrics of. You must skip it. I wasn't alive during that time. Why would I know the lyrics? Anyways, back to the development lab, and oh boy, somebody's gonna cause chaos, aren't they?
Rhine?
Rhine, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Rhine!
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people.
More importantly, what were you thinking, Rhine?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point!
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah, old Squaretash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah, knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
Quarrels and quarrels. Now we can go and look at our arts, which is pretty nice. And skill trees. So, talking more about that, skill trees are basically little stat things that we can build into. So, in this case, we have integrity, which prioritizes block rate for Shulk, and we can already equip medium equipment. I didn't really talk about medium, light, heavy equipment. Think of it kind of like Dark Souls. The heavier the equipment, the slower and less agility you have. But the lighter equipment, the faster you are, the easier you can dodge with. Think of it like that. You also have humanity, which improves ether. So, ether for Shulk is mostly just healing for the most part. That's pretty much the only ether skills he uses is healing. And intuition improves agility. I highly suggest going to intuition. Shulk is very much an evasion monster. He's really good at keeping up agility, staying out of the aggro range, and just dealing heavy damage from the sidelines. He's very, very good at that. So, intuition, I highly suggest, is the way you go. As for Ryan, you have Spirit, which prioritizes Strength. Strength refers to your physical damage output, so pretty nice. Now, for Ryan specifically, I will say medium and heavy equipment is the way to go. While, yes, it makes you slower, it also makes you more tanky, and, well, since Ryan is the one who's taking aggro and getting hit the most, the tankier armor he gets, the better. Enthusiasm improves the critical rate, which you can do. You can do that if you so wish, or you could do a Diligence, which is improved agility. I don't really think agility's that great. The increased max HP is pretty nice, but to be honest with you, Spirit's pretty much the best one for him right now. Once we max that out, we'll start splitting off into other ones. So, and if you're wondering too, SP refers to, well, skill tree point things. That's what this is referring to. So, more SP we get, the higher these things will be leveled up, and the more we can level up. As for arts, Shulk actually got a new art of Stream Edge, which is a fan wave move that breaks all targets. It's pretty cool. With level up, this is where AP goes into. AP is going towards your arts, hence art points. So you have all these different arts. You can also change where the arts show up if you choose. Oh god, I really messed it up now. Okay, I'm mostly just going to keep them to where they are because it makes the most amount of sense for me. As for Ryan, he has several arts we can choose from because we can actually switch to him, I'm pretty sure now. Party. Yeah, so we can actually switch to Ryan now. So, talking more about his arts, Hammer Beat. You swing a weapon and it draws aggros from enemies in range. So, it damages them and it accumulates aggro for Ryan. Pretty decent, it's not too bad. Bone Upper. Assault the enemy with a mighty punch. It's just a damage thing. It fills the talent gauge as well. Ryan's talent art also refers to, it accumulates aggro. We'll talk more about his talent art later, but yeah, his does, or what am I trying to say? His taunt here, his talent art, refers to leveling, what am I trying to say? It recharges through physical hits, that's what I'm trying to say, with arts. So unlike Shulk, well actually it's like all of them are physical hits, so never mind. I'm being stupid. Wild Down. Inflicts topple and does damage. Pretty simple enough. It gives Ryan a topple art. Rage. We haven't seen this one yet. It's an aura that lowers physical defense and talent gauge refills over time. So, it lowers your defense. Yeah, that's the only bad thing with it. But, it's not bad. Rage is okay, I guess. And Aura Burst. When you have an aura, the attack reduces enemy strength. So you can use this in conjunction with Rage to lower defense of other enemies if you so wish. So it's pretty nice, I guess. So there is all that. Alright, heading out of here is, hi Fiora. It's for the defense force, then I guess you have to go. But Ryan, make sure you don't let anything happen to Shulk. Yeah, I get it. I get it. He'll be fine. Does he really get it? I have my doubts. What the crap, man? Oh boy, so we have a lot of things we gotta go and grab around the base here. I believe you are just a standard quest. Yes, you are. What are you? Monster Quest 2 Part 1. And yeah, some guys will have these generic quests where it's just go out and kill a thing, or go out and find a thing, or go out and see a thing. It's kind of incessant a little bit. There's another quest up here. So, it doesn't really matter who you get to play as, it really just depends on who you like more. You, I think, are special, though, aren't you? Nope, yes. You are not special. Yep, this is challenge. These are just normal challenges where it's just go after a specific monster. If we change the time of day over to nighttime, we'll make it 1 in the morning. You can see there's other people out and about at nighttime, so you do want to be careful with that too. You got Andreas, which I'm not gonna make a big deal about reading every single piece of text because there is so much to this game, and there's things that I probably won't even be able to cover in this game, so it's just that gigantic. And who are you? Mephi. I love Nopons. They're so cute. I want a plushie of a Nopon, man. I really do. I don't know if they make those. If they do, I really want one.
What's up?
What's up? Give me your challenges. Or a challenge, I should say. And we got another person up here we gotta go and talk to. So, pretty simple stuff. Pretty much today we're just gonna be grabbing a ton of quests before we actually get a move on to Tephra Cave, where we need to be. Monster Quest Part 1. Ugh, give me stuff. Monster Quest 1 Part 2. I will say, though, stacking up on a lot of quests at the same time is very beneficial because some things are on multiple quests. For example, you may need to kill a monster, but what that monster drops is also for another quest. So you can kind of stack things on top of each other. Also, if you don't like holding up all the time, you can press up on the D-pad to make you auto-run, or if you really want to. Come on. Wait, is it only auto-run? Oh, I'm thinking of Xenoblade 2. I thought it was like, in Xenoblade 2, you can do, like, auto-walk. But anyways, got some more Nopons around here. I love Nopon so much. I really want to start talking to one because the Nopon dialect is, like, my favorite thing.
Hello.
Got this resident, who is giving us a thing. Yes. So, we haven't been down here. Oh, God, there's so much stuff. And, oh, there is something we got to find at Dunman's house that we saw earlier. I guess, yeah, we'll head south for right now. So, actually, okay, I already grabbed Challenge 1. I was making sure I grabbed that. I have a lot of quests listed in my notes that I want to make sure I grab, so there's a lot of quests. There are a lot of quests. Welcome to the residential district. There's that thing, that tank that they were talking about earlier. Sorry for causing all this trouble. It'll be up and running as soon as we secure some more ether cylinders. Until then, please keep your distance. I'm a Defense Force soldier. I think I'll be fine. And yeah, this game's music at night is so pretty too. I love how the music changes. You, give me your stuff. You have Material Quest 4. That's all you had to give me. And I believe that's another Tranquil Square. As I said, very worth your time to go and look around places. This place can be a little confusing at times because it's kind of walled off by buildings. You have to hop around here. And there's a quest back here that we can actually go and pick up. So, well, a quest to pick up and an item to pick up. So over behind here, let's grab this item first. I believe this is just for a search quest. Yes, it is. Auto-completes. We don't need to go back to the person. Not too bad. Gets us some reputation. That builds in towards achievement, yes. It builds into the affinity chart with the area, so we do absolutely want to raise that because it has its own benefits. You I must talk to. You want to find a spanner, which we accidentally found already, so auto-completes. Not too shabby. Gets you a lot of XP too. Quests are going to be a really good source of XP. Zuzaku? Or Zukazu, that's your name. Okay, and Minnie, not the mouse. I'm hoping I can run into these people before they go back to sleep, because like I said, NPCs kind of have their own things, and, well, they have their own schedule, so they may not be out, and some of them are out. Peppino, who looks like a guy from Final Fantasy X. But with all that said and done, we've gotten all the quests we want to go and grab at the moment. Kinda. There's still more quests we want to grab, but I've already made this video long enough, so next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to be grabbing some more quests, then heading out to the world, where we can actually go put those quests to use. AKA, we're going to actually finish those quests. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.